DeAgo, y'all had such a huge challenge last week with Jordan Travis, and you guys, especially in the first half, were excellent. Just how much pride did you guys take in facing a guy like that in a wide receiver group like ASU, and how did you feel like y'all performed in that game?
We take a lot of pride in that. I feel like, at our position, period, we take a lot of pride on just guarding receivers. Anyway, week to week, our coach always say, number one thing is to be hard to throw against, and I feel like we did pretty well at that.
You ended up with quite a few solo tackles, and you guys are able to get that stop, just before the goal line on that last drive by ASU. Just talk about what's going through your head in that moment to make that stop, and in a moment where some teams might let the team score.
Our coach always say, make the offense come out and play again. Make them play there and mess it up. So, and I know our defense, like I said, fall camp, we was grinding. We did a lot of red zone knockout and stuff. We did pretty good. I feel like we're a good team in the goal line. So my thought was just to make them snap the ball again.
Obviously, big win celebration. I'm sure even for you guys it was a little bit later on Saturday night. But how do you kind of come out of the clouds and kind of lock in for a new week and a new challenge?
I mean, it was a big game. I mean, first home game versus a ranked opponent and all that. But at the end of the day, it was the biggest game of the season at the time because it was the next one. So, I mean, we got Alcorn this week, and that's the biggest game of the season now because it's the next one. So, just next game mentality.
DeAgo, you only played in 4 games last year, but obviously you got your red shirt to come back this year out. I guess, how frustrating was it for you last year to not be able to play a full season, but how rewarding has it been for you to have another year to get better and to hone in on your craft?
It was very frustrating last year. Like I said, I never really been hurt before, so it was just very frustrating, very nagging, made me question myself a lot of times. But I found faith in it, and I feel like everything happened for a reason. So, I mean, obviously, y'all see, we way better this year. So maybe it was a good thing I wasn't able to play last year, and I be better around some better guys this year.
I'm guessing you've gone against Brennan Thompson a handful of times in practice. What's it like just going against him, and do you see the speed as everyone else talks about?
No, for sure. Man, you're not going to line up against him and not see that speed. So, definitely have that in your head when you line up against him, just how fast he is knowing your opponent. He the real deal.
Now your second year, working with Kelly, and you guys working now as a tandem. What's it been like, kind of working with him, but also, seeing him kind of develop and become a guy that's everybody's paying attention to now?
See now, as an older guy, I'm happy for him. I'm so happy for him. So proud of him. As an older guy, watching him play. Last year, I watched him develop into what he is now. As he keep going it, I'm proud of him. I just want him to keep it rolling. I'm so happy for him.
Anything else for DeAgo? All right.
Thank y'all.